Welcome to English for Everyone, where we practice real life American English. Today, we're going to learn some advanced vocabulary with the correct pronunciation. We're going to learn words like conscientious, conscience, conscious, unconscious, subconscious, and self conscious. Let's take a closer look. The first word we see is conscientious. Let's look at the pronunciation. Conscientious. The first syllable, con. The second syllable, she. She, like she is a girl. She, together. Con, she. Our next syllable is N. Conscien. We need a sound in the middle to link these sounds. We use the sound y, like yellow and yesterday. Conscien. Conscien. And the last syllable is shus. Sh, like shoe. Sh. Shus. Make a close sound. Shus. Let's put it together. Conscientious. Put the stress on the first syllable and third syllable. We have 4 syllables. Conscientious. 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 Conscientious is an adjective. It describes a person who's thinking about what is right. They're thinking about the right thing to do. They are conscientious. Example, if I describe an employee who always does a good job and who's always thinking about the next right thing to do, then I can describe this employee as conscientious. She is a conscientious and hardworking employee. She does a good job and she's always thinking about the right thing. She is a conscientious and hardworking employee. Let's practice. Is she a conscientious and hardworking employee? That's right. She's a conscientious and hardworking employee. Another example. She is a conscientious objector. This is the first time I heard this word. When I was a child, I heard this term, a conscientious objector. What is that? It's a person who objects to the war. They don't agree with the war, so they refuse to participate in the war. We call them a conscientious objector because they don't agree with war because they're thinking about what is right. War is wrong. So they're conscientious. They're thinking about what is right. So they object or they don't agree with the war. This person is known as a conscientious objector. Example, this lady here, she doesn't agree with the war and she refuses to participate in the war. Is she a conscientious objector? That's right. She's a conscientious objector. And this word conscientious, where does it come from? It comes from this word. This word is conscience. Let's look at the pronunciation because it is different. The first syllable is con, and the second syllable is shints. Shints. Use the sh sound like shoe, sh, and the closed sound, sh, plus the n, and the s, shunts, shunts. Together, con, shunts. The stress is on the first syllable. Conscience, conscience. Conscience is a thing. It's a countable thing. I have a conscience. It's a little voice in my head that tells me to do the right thing. That's your conscience. So I can count and say, I have a conscience. I can use possession and say, my conscience. I always listen to my conscience. My conscience tells me, do the right thing. And I listen to my conscience. I listen to that little voice that tells me to do the right thing. It's like that little angel on your shoulder telling you, do the right thing. That's your conscience. And this little boy, he's listening to his conscience. Let's practice. What is he doing? Is he listening to his conscience? That's right. He's listening to his conscience. Let's practice. Do you have a conscience? Very good. And do you listen to your conscience? Very good. I listen to my conscience too. It tells me the right thing to do. And this word is different. This word is conscious. Let's look at the pronunciation. We have the con for the first syllable, and the second syllable is shus. It's very similar to this word, conscience. What's the difference? There's no N. It's not conscience, it's conscious. You have the sh sound for the second syllable, sh, closed sound, sh, and the S sound, s, shus, shus. Together, conscious, conscious. Put the stress on the first syllable, conscious. Conscious is an adjective. It's not a noun, it's not a thing. Conscious is a description. Example, this man is conscious. It means he's awake. He's not sleeping. It's a description. I can describe this man and say he is conscious. He's awake. So example, when the doctor came to check on him, he was conscious. Let's practice. When the doctor came to check on him, was he conscious? That's right. He was conscious when the doctor came to check on him. And the opposite is unconscious. Unconscious. 3 syllables. Unconscious. Put the stress on the second syllable. Con. Unconscious. She's unconscious. And she was unconscious for the procedure. They gave her medication and she was out. She was asleep. That's right. I can say she was out. Out is the same as unconscious. I can say she was out, or I can say she was unconscious. Example, she was unconscious for the procedure. Let's practice. Was she unconscious for the procedure? That's right. She was unconscious for the procedure. Let's practice more with unconscious. We can say knock. Knock in the past, knocked. Knocked unconscious. That's what happened here. She punched him in the face. She hit him in the face. And now he is unconscious. So I can say she knocked him unconscious. Let's look at the pronunciation of knock. We see with knock, the first K is silent. So we start with the N sound, knock. The ED makes a T sound. Together, knocked, unconscious. So let's practice with active voice. She knocked him unconscious. Or I can use passive voice. He was knocked unconscious. Let's practice with both. Did she knock him unconscious? That's right. She knocked him unconscious. And let's practice with passive voice and talk about this guy here. Was he knocked unconscious? That's right. He was knocked unconscious. He'll wake up in a little bit. Don't worry. I think he's okay. And let's talk about this word, subconscious. So we're going to keep the stress on the second syllable, subconscious. The word subconscious can be a noun or an adjective. We're going to practice with the adjective form and say subconscious mind, your subconscious mind. So you have a conscious mind that is aware of what's happening and what you're doing, and you have a subconscious mind that is not aware of everything you're doing. Example, when this girl is playing piano, she's not thinking about the next note or the next movement on the keyboard. She's using her subconscious mind. Let's practice with subconscious. Is she using her subconscious mind? That's right. She's using her subconscious mind. And what if I change the word subconscious to subconsciously? Now we have 4 syllables. Subconsciously. The stress is on the second syllable. Subconsciously. And the 4th syllable. Primary stress on the second syllable. Subconsciously. Subconsciously is an adverb. I use it to describe a verb. Example, we are influenced by the media. We are subconsciously influenced by the media. It's not happening in our conscious mind, but in our subconscious mind. So we're influenced by the media subconsciously. Movies, TV, internet, music. We are subconsciously influenced by the media. What do you think? Do you think we're subconsciously influenced by the media? Very good. Pronunciation. Subconsciously. And now let's look at this word. This is self-conscious. Again, we're going to keep the stress on con. Self-conscious. Self-conscious. Self-conscious is not a good thing. It's to think about yourself and how others see you. And it makes you uncomfortable and it makes you insecure. If someone is insecure because they're thinking about how people see them, then that person is self-conscious. She's too self-conscious because she's always thinking about what other people are thinking about her, how other people see her. I think she's too self-conscious. What do you think? Do you think she's too self-conscious? That's right. I think she's too self-conscious. Don't think so much about what other people think about you. Don't be so self-conscious. So let's look at these words we learned today. Conscientious, conscience, conscious, unconscious, subconscious, and self-conscious. Let's practice the pronunciation one more time. Remember her? She's a good worker. How would you describe her? That's right. She's conscientious. And what's that little voice in your head? The little angel on your shoulder? That's your, that's right. That's your conscience. Listen to your conscience. It will tell you what to do. And this word, he's awake after the surgery. He woke up. So he is, that's right. He's conscious. He's conscious. That's great. And this lady, she had a procedure and she was not conscious. So I can say she was, that's right. She was unconscious. She was unconscious for the procedure. And this girl, she punched this guy in the face. What did she do? That's right. She knocked him unconscious. Or if I talk about him, I can use passive voice. What happened to him? That's right. He was knocked unconscious. And then we have this word. It's not your conscious mind, but your, that's right, your subconscious mind. And this word, you're influenced how by the media? That's right. You're subconsciously influenced by the media. And she has a problem. She's always thinking about other people and what they think about her. She is too, that's right. She's too self-conscious. Well, that's it. Thanks for watching. I hope you liked this video. If you found it helpful, please subscribe to our channel. And if you want to become a member, click the join button. And we'll see you next time.